Okay. Hi, everybody. This night, I would like to make to myself a gift, staying with you. Staying with you means, for me in this moment, not choose. Not choose. So I would like to read you something and sitting with you. And I would like to start also with some stretching, because I always need some stretching exercise. Really, before sitting, before the reading and meditation, I enjoy to stretch my tendons. I'm pretty tired because today it was a long day. So sorry for my face. Let's start with some stretching. It doesn't matter if you. Sorry, this is my room, my dining room, my living room, and that is. So you understand very well. Same way. Also, if you don't see my face. So I stretch up all the spine and release. We can use the breath. Stretch up. And release. Again. And release. And I go down and face front. I used to stay a lot sit in the chair and come back. So I used to have some back pain because of my work. Again, down and stretch the back. And return. Again. Each single vertebra. And stretch. Stretch, 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 stretch the leg, the back, the arm, shoulder, neck. Everything. I will stay here 1 hour, but I cannot, so let's go. Okay. Now, we raise the arms And turn the upper part like this. Look, turn the upper part. Okay, we face back, backward, and down, and we go down as much as we can. Feel the stretch. Release tension. This is really a gift for me because it's my favorite way to live, so it's my perfect day. And hopefully this is also for you. For the other side, same. As down as we can. Stretch, stretch. Stretch more. Continue to stretch. And up. Come back. And we repeat again. Right. And down. It's pretty painful. And it's okay. You don't have fear of this kind of pain. It's okay. It's like a burning. It's not pain. It's burning. Stay relaxed and comfortable. And come back slowly, please. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Okay. I'm a little bit cold, so I cannot breathe properly. And don't bend the knees. Okay. You can stretch more. You can adjust your position. These sides cost me a lot, so I have to fix the position here. Relax. No tension. Relax. And we come back. Okay. Now we go down at the center. The neck is really free. Arms on the floor. Relax. You don't have to do nothing. Feel in the back the tension. Open the back. Open your body. Open your mind, opening your body. And we stay here. Don't bend the knees. And increase the weight down. Increase, release all the weight of your back, of your upper torso, the head, everything, the arms, everything down. And we come back. Okay. Now again, the arms up. And we do some circles, like on the side, center, long center, on the other side with the turn, stretching all this area, the side, all this part, and come up. And again, we go down to the side, center, long, 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 long center, long center, long, 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 long. We make a circle. We stretch on the other side, along this part, this time. And we go up. Okay. Several times this. Down. Circles. Slowly. Slowly. I don't have any appointment, so if for you is okay, we have some time. And again. Feel your back. Okay. Up. Okay. And release. Now we can warm up a little bit the ankles. Sorry. And on the other side. This is really important because then in the sitting, during the sitting, the ankles are pretty porous, not so free to move. And the other one. And on the other side. Okay. Okay. Then we can stretch our neck. Better if you can stay straight. Don't sit. Stand up. Standing. Standing. Feel the stretch. If you don't feel the stretch, push with your hand slightly. And again. You make a circle slowly, slowly, if we can, slowly. If we cannot, nothing. Okay. And on the other side. Don't press behind, just stretch. Always long. Always long. Never compress. This side for right writers is always a mess. Writers for moving the mouse continuously. Okay. Well, now we can raise the shoulders. And release them. Okay. And that's it. Our little stretching. So, I said, just a second, please. Okay. I'm not sure it's correct, the view. Sorry. For sure, I didn't prepare this because as a mother, you never knows if you never know if you have sometimes or not, if plane change. So I didn't prepare nothing, really. Okay. Because of my recent experience, really, because of my recent experience, I would really like to read with you an abstract of this book that I show you. I have this book on my smartphone, but you have to buy it, okay? And me too. That is, can you see? The Noble Eightfold Path. The Way to the End of Suffering by Bhikkhu Bodhi. I'm sorry for the pronounce. Why I would like to read an extract of this book? Because this is my first approach to this way. Let's say way. Let's say way. we can call it path. And it helped me a lot in the first steps. So I have to say to you how things have gone, actually. I start with Shaolin Temple Europe, and one of the first indication that I read for free in the website of Master Shen was to read the Noble Eightfold Path. And I read it. And I read it. So I know that people, we don't have time. We don't have time because of our lifetime. We run here and there, doing a lot of useless stuff, but it's this way. So if now we aren't eating a lot of big meat with our families, we can read something. Maybe and hopefully it can be useful or inspiring you in some way, as inspired me, of course. I continue to change view, so sorry. I'm not so clever with my smartphone. So I would like to read to you the second chapter, actually, if I don't say yes, second chapter about right view. And I would like to say that the word right, I really don't like it. I don't like it. But we know we have to use words for a purpose. So don't be scared like me sometimes about words. Okay, right view. Oh, why right? Why not wrong? What is wrong? Don't fall in this trap of thinking. It's okay. It's okay this way. Right view. So I start to read. I hope that you can hear me properly. More me than my neighbor right now. At a certain point, he said, he writes, the Eightfold Path starts with a conceptual understanding of the Four Noble Truths, apprehended only obscurely through the media of thoughts and reflection. It reaches its climax in a direct intuition of those same truths, penetrated with a clarity tantamount by enlightenment. Thus, it can be said that the right view of the Four Noble Truths forms both the beginning and the culmination of the way to the end of suffering. We understand later. The first noble truth is the truth of suffering. Parenthesis, dukkha. Sorry for the pronounce. The inherent unsatisfactoriness of existence. Revealed in the impermanence, pain, and perpetual incompletenesses intrinsic to all forms of life. This is the noble truth of suffering. Birth is suffering. Aging is suffering. Sickness is suffering. Death is suffering. Sorrow, lamentation, pain, grief, and despair are suffering. Association with the unpleasant is suffering. Separation from the pleasant is suffering. Not to get what one wants is suffering. In brief, the 5 aggregates of clinging are suffering. Okay. And then he continues. The last statement makes a comprehensive claim that calls for some attention. The 5 aggregates of clinging, in parentheses, I cannot read, sorry, it's too long for me. It's a Sanskrit, transliterate Sanskrit word, but I'm too tired for read now. And overall ignorant because I don't have studies of Buddhism or Sanskrit. So I pass. The 5 aggregates of clinging are a classificatory scheme for understanding the nature of our being. What we are, the Buddha teaches, is a set of 5 aggregates: material form, feelings, perceptions, mental formations, and consciousness, all connected with clinging. We are the 5, and the 5 are us. And I would like to stop here. This, okay. He say that the Eightfold Noble Path start with the understanding of the Four Noble Truths. I paraphrase what I read. Okay. And he described the first noble truth. That is the truth of suffering. And how we can describe this suffering? In a lot of ways. Birth, aging, sickness, death, sorrow, pain. But all this stuff maybe are pretty understandable for everybody. What is, in my experience, pretty hard to understand is this. The association with the unpleasant is suffering. This is clear. But separation from the pleasant is suffering. And not to get what one wants is suffering. Why this is, for me, is special. And he needs attention, some attention. Because I noticed this in in the others, often when I say I like it, immediately one associates that I want it. But maybe for me, no. I can say, okay, I like it, but doesn't mean that I want it. I want to possess it. But generally speaking, there is this mechanism. When we like something, we want this. We want this something. And we want more. And then more, 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 more. It's like a chain, unstoppable chain. And we always chase after something that we like, that is pleasant for us. He explained really in simple way and really understandable how we form this feeling of like or dislike, pleasant and unpleasant. Because he said, we are the five aggregates, which are material form, like stars, dust, water, earth, wind, fire, wood, metal, chemical particle, and so on, biological. We are made up of same material of the universe. Same, just put in different form. So the first aggregate is material form. Material form. Then we have feelings. Feelings maybe is not so understandable because we understand feelings for emotions, maybe, usually. But here is not really, for me, these meanings. Feeling is more like testing or entering contact with, is a neurological experiencing, as my future teacher says. Feelings can be, for example, an object. My glasses. I touch them and I feel something that immediately transform into a perception. I don't like it because it's pretty I can say it's not smooth, because they are pretty old. So I don't like it. But before say that I don't like is already a perception. The touch, when I touch, there is the nerve that go up, and then we translate into a signal, into chemical particles, okay, and then a cognition, the touch, or I see a beautiful guy, for example. This entering contact with, before that I realize that he's a beautiful guy, this entering contact with is this part of feelings, for how I understand this. So the form, the guy, the feelings, the entering contact with is the second. The perceptions. Perceptions is this chemical realization. I like, I don't like. If I like, oxytocin, maybe some, yeah, because the electrical signal, it changes into a chemical signal. So usually after a process of neurological process, there are some release of hormones or other particles that stabilize, give some reality to these perceptions, and that we then translate into words with a mental cognition. The last factor is consciousness. So material form, the guy. Feelings, I touch it with the eyes. Perceptions, the process into the body, that the body decide first. Body decide first. I know really well this because when I see the screen of 13 my body decides. My body, not my mind. So body first. And mental formation later. Body first, then we translate in I like it. I don't like it. And consciousness. Consciousness is the fifth aggregate. Consciousness is mind. Always, according to me, my path. Consciousness is mind. Is I know that I like. Means I know that I like. Is put this I, no? Because in all this process, there is the guy, some contact, a neurological path, electrical signal, the chemical release, then a mental formation, like, don't like, but then arise the subject, I like, I don't like. And this is the consciousness or mind, or this, let's say, subproduct is what AI will develop surely one day. Okay. So in all this process, why? This is the interesting, the interesting point. Why is we can say that is suffering don't do not get what one wants. My question is why I want. Why do we want something? Just because we like it? Why? This is not so clear. This is not an instinct. Because if we are formed from by these five aggregates, there is no moment, no point in which something inside us say, "I want it." There isn't. So we have to understand how do our will arise. What is his root? And we continue with the five aggregates. He writes, we are the five, and the five are us. And this is also a really profound, really profound. I invite you to think about this this sentence. They are impermanent. The five aggregates are impermanent. Are impermanent. Yes. Why? Because material form change. Our cells, our body cells has a really short life, for example. During the same day. Our feelings, our sensation, they also can change because depending on the conditions. Maybe when I want to feel warm, I touch with a certain good attitude, something hot. But when I sweat in summertime, maybe I prefer something different. So everything change. Our feelings, perception, mental formation. One day we can think that our neighbor is a friend, and one other day, not more. We can change ideas, thoughts about things that we experienced. So they are impermanent, and also consciousness. And this is a really interesting point again, because I also experienced this with through others. People, generally speaking, we believe that we are one specific person. We believe as inside of us leave someone permanent, like, I don't know, if a soul or a spirit or character, a person, I don't know, but someone that is, I'm this way, this is me, I'm this way, and this is really curious. And all society, how I can say, confirm this false idea. This is a great false idea. For example, who are you? What do you like? Oh, people that prefer red, they are this way. Or you are lion, so if you are lion, you have to be, you have to have these characteristics. You like this and you dislike that, and stuff like this. This is tremendous because it's a big lie. It's a really big lie. Please. This is my path. This is completely my path. My path, from where do it arise? This is not actually my path, because I listen. A lot of teachers speak about this. I read this book, wrote by, no, written, sorry, written by Bhikkhu Bodhi. So, and he also take ancient teachings of the Buddha. So, what is our really? Who has the copyright or the property on the ultimate truth? We are a collection of thoughts, words, lives, experience of others. People that live before us or lived. So your path of today or my path of today is the result of something else. In any case, I can misunderstand something. So you have to read by yourself. You have to experience by yourself. This is main point. This is my, let's say, understanding of consciousness or mind, or this someone inside that think to be permanent. And yes, but actually the five aggregates are impermanent. They change from moment to moment, I read, arise and fall away without anything substantial behind them, persisting through the change. Since the constituent factors of our being are always changing, utterly devoid of a permanent core, there is nothing we can cling to in them as a basis for security. You write this clearly. So the second noble truth is the noble truth of the origin of suffering. The origin. It is this craving which produces repeated existence, is bound up with delight and lust, and seeks pleasure here and there, namely craving for sense pleasures, craving for existence, and craving for non-existence. And I stop here again because this answer to our previous question. Why? Oh, the way that I see this guy, I realize that I like him, then shift something for which I want it. I shift. I like. I want. I want, and then I go in search of. And he say, this is the noble second truth, the origin of suffering, craving, 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 seeks pleasure here and there. Pleasure experienced. So we have to ask ourselves, why this? Why this craving? Why this craving? We don't want all the yes, I like this, I don't like that. This is light, clear, beautiful, this is dark, this is ugly, I don't want this. So we constantly choose for one way and we try to avoid the other part. But doing this, we miss reality. Because reality is made up of both. It's like it's okay, my birth is okay. Then I don't want to death. I don't want to experience my death. And all my complete life I spend with the fear of death. This for me is the biggest suffering of everybody else. And he write this craving for existence, and also craving for non-existence. Yes, Craving for existence. For me, in my little opinion, the worst. Because we are attached to life. We don't want to die. We simply don't want to die. So now, when people say carpe diem, just enjoy all time, because life is too short. This is their mantra. Life is too short, you have to enjoy the life. And with this excuse, you think that you can do what you want. Seeking for pleasure here and there. Exactly. He described exactly. Craving for sense pleasures. All these things, when we choose just the nice part, is because we have fear. We don't have the courage to face the other side. We have fear. But there is a good point, because exists the third noble truth. This is the noble truth of the cessation of suffering. It is the complete fading away and cessation of this craving, its forsaking and abandonment, liberation and detachment from it. The state of perfect peace that comes when craving is eliminated is nibbana or nirvana, the unconditioned state experienced while alive with the extinguishing of the flames of greed, aversion, and delusion. So, this is a great news. There exists the way to simply don't choose. That in which we can stop this terrible mechanism. I like it, I want it. Exist. It is not nothing conceptual. They are four lines, so there's nothing so conceptual. It's something that we have to experience. The complete fading away and cessation of this craving. How you achieve it? How can we achieve it? Through the extinguishing of the flames of greed, aversion, and delusion. So we have to see, and for this reason we speak about the right view. We have to see where is greed, where is aversion, where is delusion behind everything we think, we behave, we act, we say. Always behind our thinking, action, feelings, in this case like emotion stated, these three are behind, always are behind, like a root. Why I want this guy, for example? Why? because I have certain needs, so it's great. For example, or because I think that is right, that I deserve this delusion, for example, or I don't know, something like that. There is always something behind that motivates, that causes this our decision. We have simply to see. When we see, we can identify, we can recognize, and then, okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. If we want to free ourselves, really, we have to say bye-bye. Okay, I have some needs. Why I have some needs? Why? Oh, because I feel alone. Why do you feel alone? Because in loneliness you can do a lot of things. For example, you can have a really meaningful life and really a richful experience. You feel alone because you don't know how to connect with others, maybe. I always remember, I would like to speak about loneliness because I think that is pretty related to the fear of death. And I always remember the clear perception that I had in the past to feel completely alone, surrounded by a lot of people. So loneliness is completely conceptual, is your experience. It has nothing to do with the context, with the guy. Okay. And to became to an end. The fourth, this is nice. The fourth noble truth shows the way to reach the end of dukkha, the way to the realization of nibbana. That way is the Noble Eightfold Path itself. Okay? So the fourth noble truth is you have to work. You have to work on this. And the Noble Eightfold Path is the strategy, is the method, really practical, that you can employ, use to this goal. And now I reread the first part that we have read in the beginning. The Eightfold Noble Path starts with a conceptual understanding of the Four Noble Truths, apprehended only obscurely through the media of thought and reflection. It reaches climax because it's an ancient word, in a direct intuition of those same truths. Penetrated with a clarity tantamount to enlightenment. Thus, it can be said that the right view of the Four Noble Truths forms both the beginning and the culmination of the way to the end of suffering. And that is the beginning and the culmination. It's so clear in a few words, so clear. And then he explained to us really in detail a lot of methods and aspects. Say that reading a book is just reading a book. And reading a book is not enough. But it can be first great step or just another step on your path that can help you to experience to unlock something for you to experience differently your life. Yeah. I'm pretty calm despite everything, really, because there is really a lot of confusion always my path. It became hard to speak. Yes, there is a lot of confusion. I I used to experience also a lot of saturation of information, and I don't want to charge you with other more information, but this is not other more information. This is the information. Is the information. And sometimes we need to shut up the phone and stop scrolling Instagram and stuff like this, and open a book, better on paper. If you have 10, 20, $30 or euro, please buy this. I download this when I didn't get a job 3 years ago. 3 years ago, and so sorry, but I promise that it's as soon as possible. In any case, it's my karma. Yeah, I repay. And yes, it's Christmas Eve, and I have to go to sleep because I'm really tired, and I don't want to speak too much. So what I can say to you this night. Christmas is always remember me a rebirth, new opportunity. As my future teacher says always, new beginning, new beginning. Is a chance, to restart, to let go, not, please, not we let go, well, we let go everything we don't like. No, this is not, not letting go. Let go the last version of yourself, this fixed consciousness, this fixed spirit that you think that is you. Let go, release the connection, open the connection, open your body, doing stretch. My cat like so much stay on the table, not under the table, but on the table. That's not good. Yes, this night again we can rebirth, we can open up ourselves to a new possibility. So this is really a good lecture for tonight. If someone of you would like to start, really easy and flow and clear reading. And that's it. No, there is one more thing that I would like to say before leave. I know that this night everybody has, except me, that I'm alone this night. But generally speaking, everybody has. We have to stay. We want to stay. We are staying with our families, our darlings, our friends, people we like. But that is amazing. Is amazing and is exactly what we have to do. Take care of people around us, because if everybody else take care of someone else, of people around us, around him or her, sorry, there is no only one person without caring in this world, and this will be really extraordinary. So simple. If I take care of you and you take care of another one, that's it. It's so easy. But okay. What happens? That we don't like certain people, that we don't like certain person. So we don't want to take care about them. Me first. In the past, I reasoned like that. I would like to stay with this person and not with that. This is the right context. This is not. I prefer stay here, not there. This is me. Sure. But when we apply the right view also to our daily life, that is what we have to do, apply to our daily life, not to our spiritual path. I'm completely allergic to this word, spiritual path. Yeah. When we apply the right view, we simply see that we cannot choose. We cannot choose. We cannot choose, because behind our choice, there is one of these three great friends that determine a wrong view, a wrong action, a wrong thought, a wrong emotion. So really, we cannot choose anymore. For this reason, then we pass our Christmas Eve with the cat, dedicating freedom to everybody. Freedom. I would like to say love, but love is not complete, because love is the same energy that hate. So I don't want to desire for you love. I would like to desire for you freedom, to wish you freedom. Freedom to love. Then, but for free, from love, from freedom is great love. Is the right love. So it's okay. Okay, so this night, please stay with your family, but in your heart, embrace everything. And it's real. You can say to me, but I'm too little. The universe is enormous, infinite. How can I embrace everything? You find your answer. I'm really grateful to all the people that I never met and see in person. They have helped me through this screen a lot, guiding me through this path. Sorry. And I'm trying to go all the way.